I'm not sure why it's under why that's the title. What's up, people? Let me switch this up. What is up? Why is that the title? I'm not sure. But we gonna change it up quick. Heard that, dude. Bills versus Titans live. What the hell is that, huh? I'm changing it up right now really quick and we're gonna talk. We're gonna get into it, man. I had it earlier and then I really don't know what happened in the live stream. You guys can hear me well? You guys can hear me? Good. Think we should be good now. Let's take a look. All good. If anything, we got to change the lettering over there on that. I could barely see your guys' stuff over there. All right, home run derby's up. I'm gonna mute this right here. Soto for longest. I can get down with that. All right, we're gonna go with home run. We're gonna go into the rounds, and then we're gonna touch on some PrizePick stuff, which I know you guys love touching on PrizePick stuff, but we're definitely gonna touch on some of that. Longest homer over 491 and a half. We're gonna take a look at some of the weather and stuff like that here as well. I think we definitely need to check out the weather. We need to check out all kinds of great stuff. I'll be fixing the stream chat. I definitely need to write that down. The stream chat letters are coming on way too low. That'll be one thing we fix. How's the let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. That should be good. And then we're gonna get into it. Definitely want to get into PrizePicks though for sure today. Hard against Polar Bear. Okay. Longest home run over 491. We're gonna touch on all that here shortly. Let's get into it, guys. I appreciate everyone that jumps in every day. We're probably gonna touch on a lot of the stuff that I potentially have as well. And I want to know you guys are on. We have a couple people in YouTube. We got some people in the TikTok, a TikTok, and it don't stop, baby. On TikTok, if you're not following on YouTube, make sure you guys do me a favor. Follow over on YouTube. We're going to be breaking down everything Major League Baseball All-Star, touching on what I have as well. Definitely want to touch on the All-Star game. If you're not on board, I think we have a banger in the All-Star game. We have Kershaw and McDaddy starting as pitchers. And if you're not on board for the All-Star play, I love it. I know everyone's going to be jumping on board either AL or NL. I think there's huge opportunity in the actual game. But today's a home run. We're just going to focus on home run. Pete Alonso went from 170 to 200. Soto dropped down a little bit. What do you guys think about Soto? And you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of Soto. I think, you know, everyone watched him last year. Dude can definitely rocket a ball, but when it comes to those later, that second round, he looked dead, didn't he? I know people in the YouTube chat kind of agree with, you know, with some of that stuff. Good to send an email for that free $50 for the website. Sometimes Thursday, Friday, whenever you want, Glockman. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. You send me an email, it's yours. And you'll get it. But if you're not following on YouTube, I highly suggest you do. We have we're gonna be talking home run runners by round. Who messed that up in the chat? Home runs by round, and then we're also gonna do a PrizePicks parlay today. But first, let me figure this out. Hey, yo, Frank, your voice sounds so hot. What the hell? Anyways. Guys, give me one more second. All right. Home run winners. How about that? Home run winners by round. We're going to take a lot of stuff from the chat. We'll be reading YouTube and lovely TikTok. So, where are you crazies at? There we go. All right, let's get into it. Glockman, what's up, Eddie? PrizePicks sounds like a blast. Can't wait for it to come to Indiana. Yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time for sure. I see Schwarber down there, are sort of like Jose Ramirez. I think we have longest home run over 491 and a half. I don't think I like that today. Bills and Titans. Yeah, sorry about that. But let's get to it. We're gonna get right into some of the winners. I don't think Pujols is anything to talk about. I mean, the dude's massive. You know, even if he would make it out of the first round, which I highly doubt he's going to make it out of the first round, there's no way he could stay there, right? Albert Pujols' longest home run over 451. There's always that. Let's take a look at some of the field stats, right? Lovely Dodger Stadium. Let's see if we could look this up just perfect. All right, so over in Dodger Stadium, there's no rain gonna go on. Very few. I mean, it's freaking perfect weather, man. It is legitimately perfect weather. I don't think that's gonna take anything into factor with that. Alonso beats Ramirez in the finals. That's at 1,800. Pete Alonso wins it again. Acuna, kind of like that. What are you watching, Rach? My money's on Ham Porter. Me too. Funny thing, Maryland had PrizePicks when it first came out, but then they cut it off. Yeah, give it a minute. Just like everything else in this world, man. Just give it 1 minute, and I guarantee you PrizePicks will be everywhere. A lot of legal stuff that has to go through with all these states individually, probably with taxes and stuff, and it's already approved. You know, you just gotta wait. But if you do sign up and you do use that promo code, even if you don't put in balance, I still give you guys a free day package. So definitely download it, use the promo code on the sign up, and I appreciate it. Longest home run for Pete Alonso, 471 and a half. Do we think that there is value there? I do. I really do think that there's value there with Soto 110%. Rach, you betting on the home run derby? Rodriguez, dude hit 37 in 2-round practice yesterday. I kind of like Rodriguez. The only thing I don't like about him, he's a small, skinny guy. And I think that we see Alonso knows what it takes to go these multiple rounds. I mean, if we watched Soto and a couple of these guys last year, they really got tired. And I don't know if everyone remembers. I had Alonso to win last year as well. But I just think that these guys get legitimately tired, and it's just awkward to kind of watch, right? Um, and I think that I really think that Alonso is going to walk out of here with Acuna. I think Acuna is awesome. I think he's a fun player to watch, but I just don't think that he has the power. I think that of course he could smash the ball, but Pete Alonso is like he's kind of like a hothead, right? He's a little strange, to be quite honest with you. But when he smashes one of these balls, something goes down mentally with him, and it's just fun to watch. He just starts killing the ball, and it's just back to back to back to back, and the guy legitimately doesn't really get tired. Um, let's take a look at the matchups, and let's see if there's value kind of just going off the matchups. Doesn't have it in, but I do know that there's all these crazy. I do know that there's all these crazy odds where you could pick someone to win and this, that, and a third. It's kind of crazy. So I think what I'm seeing from a lot of consensus is a lot of people are on Schwarber. I'm not on Schwarber. I'm like not even close to being with Schwarber. I just can't. Guy's an absolute strikeout king for the Phillies. I can't stand watching him. He's lost me so much money in sports betting this year. It's embarrassing to watch this guy. Top 10, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I believe he's top 10 in strikeouts this year, or roughly around in the top 10. Granted, he's just smashing 60-mile-an-hour fastballs right now, but the guy pisses me off. I don't want him to win. So Schwarber against Pujols, right? And then Soto against Ramirez. Is that the first matchup? Everyone's on Soto. A lot of people are on Soto. Over here for our YouTube, I like Pete Alonso to get through versus Acuna. So that'll be up there. Pete Alonso, round 1 winner against Ronald Acuna Jr. I'm reading some crazy stuff that's coming through. Does anybody think that Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to upset Pete Alonso? Wind is going out to right center 9 to 10 miles an hour. Can you confirm that? Can you confirm that? Is that actually confirmed? I need someone to... I need someone to take a look at that. If there's 10-mile-an-hour winds going out to right field, I'm going to be smashing these lefties. My buddy is there and he says it's blowing out. I mean, yeah, it could be blowing out, but I mean, anything over 9 miles an hour is definitely a major freaking difference. But I'm going to go over here. So let's go over to the league win home run derby. I mean, if that's true, we got to look at the lefties for the longest home run, right? I think Juan Soto might be the... Yeah, Soto's got no stamina. We kind of touched on that already. Soto's got absolutely no stamina. Ronald Acuna Jr., check him out. I'm not a believer. I think he might have a couple nice hits, but I think his ground balls and deep line drives will be coming back into it. I would say if it's anybody other than Pete Alonso that he was going up against, I would maybe agree. Make sure you guys tap the screen there on TikTok. YouTube, guys, what are we thinking here? My money is on Ham Porter. That's the last thing. Are my YouTube guys even alive here? Make sure you guys comment who you guys are on for this start. So let's get some current odds, though. Player to hit the longest home run. Are we 100% certain on the wind? If the wind is blowing out to the right field, 10 miles an hour, not majorly going to affect the the righties, but it's going to give a massive freaking help to these lefties. J-Rod at 750. I'm not upset with that. Schwarber under. Will the longest Derby home run breaks Derby distance record? That's worded wrong. No, it's not worded wrong. I don't think that we're going to have one over 520 and a half feet. I think the under's pretty safe there. But player to hit the longest home run. Albert Pujols at 1,200. Ronald Acuna's at 200. I think there's value with Schwarber and Seager at 350 and 900 if we're getting this wind update. I'm all stuck on this freaking wind update. Is that true? Someone needs to confirm on that with me. YouTube, is anyone seeing that? The wind is going 9 to 10 miles an hour out. That's a real big freaking deal. Player to hit the most home runs in round 1. See, I don't like Pete Alonso here. Thank you, Summer Owens. That's really nice of you. Seager, shortest home run. Yeah, but I you know what? I also could go with Pete Alonso for the shortest home run as well because he hits just absolute rockets. So, and not only that, but he's probably, I have him at least going to round 2, right? So if he has more opportunities, then it could be Pete Alonso. Don't go with just the weakest guy for the shortest home run. Also take into consideration who's going to be in the home run derby the longest. Because guys like Pete Alonso, Soto, these guys that have absolute power, they could definitely win it. See, I don't like Schwarber to have the shortest home run. I feel like all Schwarber's home runs are gonna lift. Again with Ramirez, I could see maybe Julio Rodriguez with the shortest home run. But again, these younger guys that are coming in, these rookies, I don't know how long they're going to last. Who's Rodriguez up against? Seager, right? The guy in the pitchers don't throw down the middle every time. Yeah, that's very, very true. But let's get a look at some other things. All right, so round 1, Acuna is now at plus 170. I think he opened up at 150. I don't like it. I already have over on my YouTube channel the round 1 winner, Pete Alonso at minus 230. Yeah, it's juiced, but it is what it is. I like Pete Alonso to come out of this one. Pete Alonso, round 1 winner, minus 230. Also, Ronald Acuña, or round 1, longest distance of the longest home run is 480 over and under. Is there any value on that? I feel like there's kind of value on that, right? These guys are going to come out hot and heavy, may get a timeout. I kind of like that. I kind of like the over in that. I feel like if they're going to smash one, it's going to be round 1, right? Over Schwarber or Solo at 515. All right, let's go down. Round 1, Alonso, player to hit the longest home run. Acuna is at minus 260. They got him lifting one, huh? But I think Alonso is going to come out of that. Let's move on to the next one. Schwarber versus Pujols. Is there any value on taking Pujols? Does anybody see a way that Pujols comes out of that? I mean, Schwarber, I think someone is going to be upset. Is Schwarber the guy, though? YouTube, is Schwarber the guy? Seager. He wants to be closer to you. What's up with all this Jesus stuff? I can see that old man getting to the next round. Steven Harrison. Really? Seager first round, great value. Okay. I mean, I like Seager. I really, really do. But getting through I think that's a decent parlay. Can you even parlay that? Let's take a look at that. Schwarber and then Pete Alonso. Can't parlay it. At least I can't. But we will look at PrizePicks. We will touch on PrizePicks. Yeah, that's public, obviously, but it's fucking the home run derby, dude. Do I think Albert Pujols, who probably can't run a double, and then go hit a ball to save his life? The guy's massively overweight. Do I think he could last through an entire round? No, I don't. So yeah, that might be public, but the guy is massively out of shape and overweight. Want nothing to do with it. So if you got 380 or no. What is Pujols? Schwarber's minus, no, what the fuck is it? Yeah, Schwarber's minus 400. I like that. Fire 1,000 on that. Bring back a little bit of cash. That's what I might do. Don't care about total home runs on either. If anything, I'll look at you know what? Pujols might have some fun. So I don't want anything to do with his over and unders. I just don't think that he's going to do anything productive. So Seager versus Rodriguez. Do I think Seager is a good underdog play? Yeah, but I just can't take him because I don't think he's a guy that can have that many home runs. I actually like his home runs total under. And I think Julio Rodriguez crushes him. So Julio Rodriguez over there for round 2 is one of my favorite plays of the home run derby. So Julio Rodriguez, round 2. That's going to be another one. That's at minus 160. Fucking juicy, huh? Julio Rodriguez, winner round 1 at minus 160. Those are my two favorites so far. I mean, obviously, they're both heavily juiced. Rodriguez, round 1, and then Alonso, round 1. Both round 1 winners. Pete is a winner, someone says. Alonso, any thoughts? Other than Pete, Danny? Yeah, I mean, were you trying to parlay round winners? Yeah, I was trying to parlay round winners. And it wasn't letting me. Is it letting you? Where are you betting at? What are you on right now, Glockman, to bet? I like Julio Rodriguez. Faux damn show. FanDuel? Okay. And I love Pete Alonso. So I like Pete Alonso and I like Julio Rodriguez. What's the juice on that if you parlayed them together? 2 round 1 guys. We should go live. We should go live for this. Because I think these are fucking cake. Sister Boat. Jesus loves you as well. I think Seager's dead. A lot of people are thinking you could parlay on Barstool. Damn. I need to get Barstool down here in Florida. I know a lot of people are liking Seager. Not me. I've seen Julio Rodriguez rip, and as long as that little man can stay in shape here. A lot of people really underestimate how much gas in the tank you need to go all these rounds. And if there's anybody knows, it's freaking Pete Alonso. I'm telling you, this guy hits a few home runs and it's wild. It's freaking crazy. Let's take a look at some of these long shot plays, right? Player to hit the most home runs. Alonso's at 300. Ronald Acuna Jr. is at 375. Julio Rodriguez is at 650. Soto's at 650. I mean, Soto's going to get through. So you got to really look at the matchups, right? What are the matchups going to be? Who do you projected going out? Is Ramirez going to get by Soto? I know a lot of people were asking about that as well. I want nothing to do with that one because if Soto goes to what he's been doing all year, which is hitting ground balls into double plays and line drives, didn't he do that in the second round last year? And it was just kind of a freaking disaster. Plus 127 odds. Rodriguez round one and Alonso round one winners plus 127 odds. Yeah, but I feel like Alonso is just a guy that is like he has fun and I don't know. I don't feel like he's I don't know. He's an odd character. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at what else we have here. I know there's some long shots. So a player to hit the most home runs in round one. I like Julio Rodriguez at plus 500. And I'll tell you right now, I think Alonso is going to win, but I don't think he's going to crush Ronald Acuna Jr. But I think Julio Rodriguez is going to give it his all. I think he's got a lot on his shoulders here, and he's going to put on a show against Corey Seager. I like Julio Rodriguez. That's my long shot player to hit the most home runs in round one. Julio Rodriguez. He's at plus 500. Player to hit the most home runs, Julio Rodriguez, round one. I love that. Yeah, and you know what? I think a lot of people are starting to understand the amount of stamina and everything it takes after watching last one. I think last year's really showcased how tiring the home run derby can be. I forget exactly how many little breaks that they get, little timeouts that they get, but I tell you what, Soto needed about 4 of them. He was all about dead, and that man's in pretty good shape. I think he's just too tense when he goes to the plate. He needs to stop doing that thing where he fakes to walk up to the pitcher and all and just focus on hitting the damn ball because that team is freaking a disaster right now. And the fact that he didn't take that deal is just mind-blowing, considering the fact he's on the worst team in Major League Baseball scoring runs as of the last about month. Longest home run. Let's go into longest home run. I don't think Corey Seager is going to do it. I think Ramirez over his total 449 and a half. I think that's okay. Where are we at? I think they have Alonso's at something fucking nuts. Longest home run. Albert Pujols is at 1,200. Can he lift one? Can that boy lift one with all that weight? Can he do it? I think he can. Julio to beat Soto in the finals. Julio to win it all. Plus 2,500. Jesus. That's a fucking sweat, man. You're just sweating all day right there. Player to hit the longest home run. Soto's at 400. Alonso's at 650. Ronald Acuna Jr. Boy, he's fun to watch. Smack one. Jose Ramirez. No, I don't think he's going to do it. Is there value at Pujols here, though? What's Pujols? What's going on, man? What's Pujols' longest home run this year? Can anybody look that up? What's Albert Pujols' longest home run? He's got a lot of meat to him, man. If he could lift one, forget about it. Will it go over 491? The longest home run here. I don't think it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. I think it's going to be Soto. Again, we have to really take into consideration. It's not just, I mean, obviously it could be a one round, one and done guy, obviously. But the more chances for a powerhouse hitter, i.e. second round and so forth, the more opportunities. So longest home run, plus 400. Juan Soto. Juan Soto, longest home run. Couple things. If uh if the wind is blowing out 8 to 10 miles an hour in the right field, like someone in this freaking chat said, Juan Soto, Kyle Schwarber, they're hitting the longest home run. Albert's longest home run, 459. He don't stand a chance then, my boy. Albert Pujols. Ugh. All right, let's go with Soto or Schwarber. What are we thinking? Oh, okay, Glockman, thank you. What are we thinking? Everyone's saying Ronald Acuna Jr., huh? I'm going with Soto or Schwarber for the longest home run. And I'm going to go with you. I'm going to take you guys. Leader is Alonso this year. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Alonso. Alonso can rip, too. But so can Soto. So can Ronald Acuna Jr. too. Man, that boy can hit a home run with some style. Tap the screen if you're on TikTok. I'd appreciate that. Ronald Acuna Jr. is at 481 and he's still getting healthy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go Soto, I think, man. I think I'm gonna have to go Soto. Someone would have to talk me out of Soto, and the only way I'm going out of Soto is Rodriguez. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a fan of Rodriguez in this. Big fan of Rodriguez today, man. I know a lot of people like Seager and stuff like that, but I'm a big fan of Rodriguez. So let's double up. Juan Soto over 475.5. Okay. If you're on TikTok, we're over on YouTube as well, where we have everything that we're talking about on the screen. Juan Soto over 475.5 for his longest. And then longest home run, Soto at plus 400. What are the best odds someone's getting? Juan Soto, weather report is 8 mile an hour southwest. Where is the stadium? Where's the center of the stadium in comparison to that? So, like, is that blowing to right field? Someone's got to give me a cardinal direction of that field. Let's see if I could find out a little bit more. Okay, here, boom. I'll be able to tell right now. So they're saying southwest. Fuck. Won't be able to tell. Or wait. Anybody in YouTube understand that? I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful night in Dodger Stadium. Pete Alonso is my pick. Your thoughts? Do the players concede to Albert because he is retiring? No. No, Albert won't be able to hit a home run after the first 10 pitches, probably. How about the two best pitchers in Major League Baseball? Two of the two best pitchers finally getting to start though for the AL, or sorry for the All Stars, AL and NL. Shane McClanahan and then Kershaw, and it looks like wow. So the order is out for them as well. We're gonna touch right back on over here. The order is out. The NL is going Ronald Acuna Jr., Mookie Machado. I think once once McClanahan gets out of Ronald Acuna, it's ground ball strikeout. Machado's a strikeout. First, there's a prop bet. Machado's first at bat, sit down, striking out. Live betting that all freaking day. Shane McClanahan's an absolute monster. Mookie Betts, ground out. And then Ronald Acuna, once Shane McClanahan gets out of that, it's ice cake. It's ice cake from there. Literally cake from there. AL, Ohtani, Judge, Endeavors. Oh my God. That's so tough. I'm just looking at this, and then we're going to get into it. Kershaw has got his hands full. Ohtani, sit down. You're striking out. Judge, get up 0-1 on him. Judge is striking out as well. And then Devers, double. Guerrera, ground out to shortstop. All right, let's get back over to the I'm looking at something. Got a big play on the Nerfy. For the All-Star game. Tyler McCormick, thank you for stopping in. I need to take a look at your profile picture. You've 30 followers. Thank you for coming in. You look like you do bad things to crystal balls. Okay. Anyways, we're back at it. Okay, so far we have round 1, Julio Rodriguez. Round 1, Pete Alonso. Julio Rodriguez hit the most home runs round 1. That's at plus 500. Player to hit the longest home run, Juan Soto, plus 400. And then that's all we have so far. $3P, and I have the Mets. Okay. Anybody else have the exact finals matchup? Anybody bet on the exact finals matchup yet? Ramirez versus Seager, 2,500. For one real unit whose motto is deeds, not words. Dude, what's up, dude? Felipe, what up, man? You part of Triple Deuce, bro? I spent some years there, man. We need exact finals matchup. You're in Triple Deuce right now. Pretty fucking dope. Sick. Respect. Schwarber for the dub, put 30 on it. Okay. Got you. But we're looking for the exact finals matchup right now. Pete Alonso beats Kyle Schwarber at plus 500. Schwarber beats Alonso at plus 750. Let's see. Albert Pujols beats Corey Seager at plus 5,500. Fuck it, why not, right? Albert Pujols beats Ronald Acuna Jr. Plus 6,000. What am I thinking on the exact finals? Pete Alonso beats Juan Soto at plus 650. Or, hold on. Soto's a big kid. Yeah, he's a very big kid. Hold on. Let's take a look at Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez. beats Juan Soto. At plus 2,000. Is that off the board? Are we? Is anybody else not big on Julio Rodriguez like I am, or what? I'm big on Julio Rodriguez tonight, man. Soto or Schwarber winning. Okay. I mean, Soto's going to come out hot, but Julio Rodriguez beats Juan Soto plus 2,000. There is nothing bad about that. I'm a big fan of Julio Rodriguez here too as well. Soto over Julio. Okay. Alonso just went to 250 over Ronald Acuna Jr., by the way. Those odds just went up. So, Soto over Julio. Let's take a look at that. What are those odds? Juan Soto beats Julio. I mean, they're both the same odds. You bet 100 on each. You don't need much to happen. You just need them both to get there. You need Soto to get there, and you need Rodriguez to get there. And if Rodriguez is getting there, he's getting a lot of these prop bets. He's going to win a lot of these prop bets. If you guys are into TikTok, make sure you guys like the video or like the channel. Just click a little link. I go live every day about 11 a.m. And then also follow the lovely YouTube channel. 18,000 over there. Anyways, so for my big plays that I like, and you could parlay them on Barstool, FanDuel. Where else were you saying, Glockman? Pete Alonso, round one winner, minus 230, now up to minus 250. And then Julio Rodriguez, round one winner. That was at plus what, 120 on a parlay? And then most home runs, round one, Rodriguez is at plus 500. Is anybody else actually wagering on the game? Soto over Julio and Julio over Soto. I like that, man. I think that if you're gonna play one, why not play the other? They're both at plus 2,000. You just need them both to get there, and if they both get there, you're locked. I think we're seeing more movement on some of these odds as well. Glockman says FD1, yeah, 127 on FanDuel. Soto, first round winner. Okay. I think we beat that to enough. What else are you guys thinking over here on YouTube? All right, I want to touch on PrizePicks. PrizePicks is fun. All right, home run derby for PrizePicks. We have round one. All right, we're already smoking Julio Rodriguez. 19.5 home runs, round one, over and under Julio Rodriguez. We have to go over. Pete Alonso, 20.5 home runs. Are we going over or are we going under? Longest home run streak, meaning who's going to hit more consecutive home runs. And it's just quite funny that the second place guy is Julio Rodriguez. So I need two of these. I want to go top two. I'm going to do a $500 wager on the home run derby, and it will be a 3x payout. And as always, if you guys use the promo code GHOSTPICKS on PrizePicks with no spaces, get 100% match deposit bonus. So we have the longest home run. Pete Alonso's at 471.5. Schwarber's at 477.5. Pujols is at 444.5. Soto, we're already big on Soto. We just need him to crank one, right? What's Soto's longest home run of the year? If we go Soto over and Rodriguez over for round 1, what does 500 pay out? 500 pays out 1,500. This is on the app PrizePicks, ladies and gentlemen. What is Juan Soto's longest home run this year? What is Juan Soto's longest home run this year? Someone give me the answer. I'm going to look it up. .520. Jesus. This guy can put a freaking bomb, man. Last year in the Derby. Do we go over 472.5 on him? He's going to come out of round 1. Do we go over 472.5 on Juan Soto? This is on the app PrizePicks. Easily? I need someone in YouTube to make the call. Do we go... This is going to be a $500 PrizePicks. $500 PrizePicks. I need 2 big winners. Seager is going to win. I completely disagree, dude. Share the live. I would appreciate it if you share the live. That'd be pretty dope. Alonso, Seager, Schwarber, advance. Yeah, I like that. Okay. But right now, Shawnee Boo, you're a super fan. You're a gangster. I appreciate it. Super fans. That's awesome. Let me add that in the comment section on YouTube as well. We have 2 WNBA plays tomorrow, by the way. For those lovely super fans. If you're not a super fan, just click on that link. 2 WNBA plays for tomorrow, by the way. Thank you, Shiny Boo. All right, I think that's it. Pujols is going to win over 493.5. So here's what I'm looking at. Juan Soto over 472.5 on the app PrizePicks. I'm going over. 472.5. So let's all fucking buckle up, strap up, and jump every time Soto hits the ball. I don't care. I could probably come back live. I just got to go do a run. I have a short run today. I think it's short, actually. I don't know. Gym in the morning and then run in the evening. Today I have 6 at 7:30 pace. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Be an easy run. But I'll be back for the Derby. But I think we strap up on Juan Soto. But here's my concern. Do I go with home runs? Round 1. They only have round 1, right? So do I go with home runs? So these are the total home runs, okay? Round 1, total home runs. 20.5 for Alonso. 19.5 for Acuna, which I like under. Kyle Schwarber's at 15.5. These are round 1 only. Pujols is at 14.5. Juan Soto's at 19.5. Julio Rodriguez is at 19.5. And Jose Ramirez is at 18.5. I need 2. I need 2, ladies and gentlemen. So we're locking in Projected longest home run for Juan Soto, over 472.5 already. And I need one more. Do we go longest home run streak? I got a longest home run streak. Pete Alonso is at 4.5. So he would need to hit 5 home runs in a row. Ronald Acuna is at 4.5. He would need to hit 5 home runs in a row. Kyle Schwarber's at 3.5. Obviously, he needs to hit 4. Big Pujols is at 3. Can we get Pujols to get 3? I mean, that's a push. Do you think he could hit 3 home runs in a row? Maybe. Julio Rodriguez is at 4. That's kind of a lot for a rook, right? And then Juan Soto's at 4.5. Jose Ramirez is at 3.5, and Seager's is at 3.5. What are we thinking for Benny? What's up, dude? What are we thinking for? Do we even waste our time on the longest home run streak? Can Jose Ramirez hit 4 in a row? I mean, if his projected home runs is at 18.5 for round 1, do we think that he can get 4 in a row? He's fine. I don't know. Shortest home run? I don't know. Staying away from that. We only want the big boys. So, Juan Soto, meaning he will do it. So, we're going Juan Soto over 472.5. Locking in. PrizePicks. We're doing a 2-teamer, 3x payout. Juan Soto over 472.5 with our effing soul locked in. PrizePicks, we're coming for you. And if you're not on PrizePicks, download the app today. Use the promo code GHOSTPICKS, all one word, please. GHOSTPICKS. All right, so Benny, you better be on PrizePicks. So we're going Juan Soto over 472.5. Final. Pujols under 3, says Cody. Man, all he needs is 3, though, you know? Do you think Chubbs will get it? Do you think the tank will get it? Cody, I like Julio Rodriguez over 19.5 home runs round 1. But I got rid of it. I'm keeping Juan Soto's. That's the only one I have locked in right now. Longest home run streak, round 1 only. Pete Alonso at 4.5. I will be livid watching this guy hit 4 home runs like 2 or 3 times in a row and then doesn't get the 5th. I can't do it. Longest home run streak, I'm out of there. Most home runs round 1. Does Pete Alonso have to hit 21 home runs to win it all? Round 1, do we think? How many did Alonso hit round 1 last year? It starts at 5 West Coast, 8 East Coast, yeah. But how many did he 35? Ugh. I mean, if everyone likes Schwarber just gonna I could see Alonso hitting exactly 20. I really, really can. We did confirm wind, I believe. Or did we ever not do that? I need one more. I'm definitely going over on Juan Soto. I need one more. So we have home runs, longest home run streak, longest home run. Wind is blowing out. Everyone keeps saying that. Everyone keeps saying that the wind is blowing out. And if the wind ain't blowing out, then what? You know? Who's to blame? I might have to go 500. If we go 500, it pays out 1,500. I could live it. I could live with that loss. So if we stay with the lefties, Juan Soto over, right? Then let's go to freaking Juan Soto over 19.5 first round. How many did Soto have? Yeah, it was Coors. Over 495.5. So Juan Soto's going over for sure. And then do we go over 19.5 round one? He's going against Ramirez, right? Yeah, we have to. If you guys aren't on the PrizePicks app, you're going to 3x for only 2 plays here. Juan Soto is going to fucking missile one out of the park with the rest of the bums in LA because LA's trash. Schwarber to make the finals. Fuck, I wish I could get that. Schwarber over round one is 15.5. Does the man have it? He's big. He's out of shape. He strikes out too much. I checked the weather. Wind is blowing out. Everyone's telling me that. Everybody's telling me the wind's blowing out. I just need one more for PrizePicks. I mean, he's got the power, but does he have the stamina? This is such a mental game. If you hit like 3 or 4 grounders, dude, it just sucks the soul out of them. And they try to get these big hits and then like a line drive, and it makes it turn for the worst, dude. Do we go Juan Soto over 19.5 round one? What is J-Rod's over? All right, let's look at longest home run. J-Rod is at 465.5. Juan Soto's at 472.5. We already locked that thing in. Pete Alonso's at 471.5. Ronald Acuna Jr. is at 477.5. Ramirez is at 451.5. No, we're on PrizePicks, dude. Right now we're on PrizePicks. So we locked in Juan Soto over 472.5. Schwarber's at 477.5. Do we go Schwarber and Soto? When do they link up? J-Rod over 465.5. Does he got it? Does he got the juice? What's his longest dingers this year? What's he smoking? Cyphus Speedy 1. Am I going to lose $500 because of you? Soto's going to rocket one. Not even sweating that. Do I sweat out? Fuck. Schwarber, he's going to rocket a couple. Fuck, I think you're right, man. What's Schwarber's longest home run this year? I have to stay with the lefties, don't I? Everyone's in fucking Colorado, dude. Schwarber versus Pujols. So we know we're going to get more, you know? We're going to get more hits out of Schwarber. Longest home run streak. It's all round one. That sucks. If that could go all of them, I would love it. I'm on Pete Alonso to win it all again. I think that he's got the stamina. He knows exactly what it is. And I think as far as a mental game, he understands what it takes to win. I know it might be like obvious, but I just think that he's figured this shit out and he's mentally prepared to win it. Plus, he's like he's a confidence guy, right? Like he doesn't play around. He like jumps around like a kid when he's smoking them. Longest home run streak. Albert Pujols is at 3. Can that man hit 4 in a row? Soto and Schwarber over the distance. Lock it in. Fuck it. That's it. That's it. All right. Longest home run. Schwarber and Soto over and over. 500 pays. 500 pays 1,500. That's what we got to do. That's it. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Guys, if you're new to TikTok, make sure you guys like the video. I am currently depositing more money into my PrizePicks because Turner fucked me on my last $500 one. Alrighty. Deposit successful. Longest home run. Soto, Schwarber, over. How do I like flip you guys around? Is that possible? Oh, I'm sending myself likes. I don't even know if that's possible. There we go. There we go. Bang. Probably make a TikTok for it. You lovely YouTubers. You guys know the deal. We're on it, baby. We're on it, baby. We are on it. Boom. 500 pays out 1,500. All right. Julio Rodriguez is winning. If he blasts one, I'll be so mad because I have him in like every fucking thing. Rodriguez round 1. But right now, we are legitimately praying that Juan Soto and Kyle Schwarber and this wind everybody here is talking about on TikTok is right. Because that's what we're going with. Guys, that's all I have for today. I'll probably come back live maybe for these are all rounds, by the way, for Soto and Schwarber. So as long as they get by, we're still good to continue to go. Make sure you guys give likes to the video, follow the page. I'll catch you guys live for the home run derby. That's what we'll do. We'll lock that in together, and we'll watch this shit. So, guys on YouTube, you always have my heart. I appreciate you guys every single day stopping in. I will see you guys shortly.